In 2022, I had my first ever upside down tree, which was beautiful with crystals and dripping icicles, but I also had my traditional tree with my jewel theme that I've been developing over the past few years. This year, I'm taking the two and combining them into one epic tree. This year, I needed a little bit more room in my living room, and I didn't have enough space to put the full tree like I did before. So shout out to Gina Loves Christmas. I saw her take part of her upside down Christmas tree middle sections out and was able to put her upside down tree on a bar counter. So I thought we could put it on a table, and we did. After a good fluffing, we were able to add 7 strands of SoftTwinkle Lights, my absolutely favorite lights that I use on every tree. This was split between the warm white and the multicolor. 9 stars that were purchased off of eBay. They're actually from the 90s that were used as tree toppers, but today we're using them as some big statement pieces that add a little bit of extra glow to our tree. This year I went all out and got some premium designer ribbon. It's been a game changer. I got 2 rolls of each because honestly I was worried I couldn't get more next year, but I ended up only using 1 roll of each. I'll put the details and exact recipe for everything I used down in the comments below so you can reference it if you need to. I started at the top of the tree, a few bows here, a few loops there, and worked my way cascading down the tree, making sure to leave lots of long tails around the base so we could use that to hide the mechanics later on. I knew that I had a lot of sprays, picks, stems, and flowers, not to mention jewels that were going in the tree, so ribbon was important, but it wasn't the critical part of this design for me. A couple years ago, I started collecting these plastic icicles that are definitely vintage, but easily found on eBay. I loved how cool the jewel effect looked with the facets. It just didn't look right on the regular trees because they lacked the space for them to sparkle and shine and catch the light. Obviously, the bigger jewels and gems that are available have been increasing in popularity and availability, and my collection has grown a little bit out of control. Before we can even get to the jewels though, we need to add our sprays, picks, and stems. These help add lots of filling value without adding a lot of weight to the tree, which, spoiler alert, it's going to come up later. As with any tree, the topper is usually where everybody's eyes goes to, and on an upside down tree, it's no different. In fact, I would say it's maybe more important because of the size of the top of the tree. Cascading jewels just really set the tone for a glamorous looking tree. Just like you would in a regular tree, you might have to put some ornaments deep in the tree, not so much to be seen, but more importantly, to be filling in the gaps and holes. I find that the upside down trees have a lot more, let's just say, negative space. So putting some shatterproof ornaments that'll catch the light, still have a little sparkle, helps fill that in perfectly. For me, the adding of the sprays and stems along with the hanging jewels is really something that happened organically together because you want to make sure the jewels can hang and catch the light, but you have enough filler and spray, frame them with the sprays and stems. Now, a reasonable person probably would have stopped here and called it a day, but I am apparently not. We went ahead and added probably hundreds of the little plastic icicles, the vintage ones that I collect on here for that extra sparkle. We added a ton of ornaments that I've been curating off of eBay. This entire tree is shatterproof, guys. There is no glass on here. I love it. This ended up being a total of 76 large jewel ornaments. 76. That's a ton. There was also about 62 sprays, picks, and stems by my count. So this tree is not for the faint of heart. I hope you guys enjoyed decorating with me today. I know I loved putting this together. Make sure you check out my Christmas playlist so you can see the chronicles of our Christmas decor over the years. Happy holidays and happy decorating. I'm Alessandra. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today.